I'm here at Colonel Summers Park at 8 p.m. I see there are some people here who don't necessarily want to be recorded, so I'm maintaining a little bit of a distance here. This is for the International March Against Police Brutality, Anti-Police Brutality March earlier today as well. Alright, for those of you just tuning in, this is the march for the International Day of Action Against Police Brutality. We're here in Portland, Oregon, starting at Colonel Summers Park, Southeast 20th and Belmont.
We're here reporting for FTP Portland. This is the International Day Against Police Brutality March. Sorry about that.
Hey, where are you going? We're going to Marshall.
There are some signal black holes in Southeast Portland, so if I do lose signal, I'll try to get back online as soon as possible. And it looks like this march is in the street. Looks like the march is taking one lane of traffic. Some people watching from their yard. A spectacle. Alright, let's see if I can swing around here. Get a photo from the front. The march is heading up Belmont. I didn't see that already there's some black bloc type activity and some counter activity. Some recycling bin in the street, which is then quickly taken back out of the street. And the march seems somewhat scattered at this point. Maybe about 3 to 4 dozen people, but stretched out over the course of a block. People at the front definitely bolder in terms of the black bloc tactics.
You guys want to tighten up? Be a lot safer for everybody. So people can catch up.
Oh, there's the daylight reduced.
Keep it tight, keep it tight!
Calls from the front for the march to tighten up, and a response from the back for them to quit littering. You can see it's stretched out over the course of about a block.
Joe, this is why I fear Obama's a re-election, because it just adds to the giving liberal apathy.
I hear you, Rich. Yeah.
It made me mad when he got re-elected because I knew how small the numbers of people would come out.
Fuck the police! No justice! No peace! Fuck the police! No justice! No peace! Fuck the police! No justice!
I can see one police car kind of sneaking around the back there. So, really didn't seem likely that it would take them long to be aware of this march, well, considering it was publicly advertised and also that it was being launched from a crime scene where there were already police. So we are at Belmont and 14th. I apologize, we're headed, yeah, westward. I think that's what I said. We're headed westward. We're at 14th. I believe I said we were at 25th earlier when we were actually at 15th.
Did you notice the one laughing at liberal guy here?
I did not.
Yeah, he's over there, long hair guy.
Okay,
filming.
okay, I see him.
Just FYI, he's always got his spin.
He's just waiting for something to happen like he did.
Yeah.
Like he does, yeah. When he tries to spin it.
For those of you just tuning in, this is in Portland, Oregon, the march that was leaving from Colonel Summers Park in southeast Portland in answer to the call for the International Day of Action Against Police Brutality. The march seems to have tightened up considerably. It's interesting, I've noticed over the years situations have gotten more desperate and people have become more familiar with fellow protesters and protest tactics in America and then around the world. The type of tactics that we saw here tonight, such as with the dragging the recycling bins out into the street, I'm not going to comment on the efficacy of that tactic in this particular situation. There's always the whole debate between fetishizing tactics versus approaching situations strategically, as well as demonizing tactics versus approaching situations strategically. That's a whole 5-hour-long stream in and of itself. But what's interesting to note is that it didn't really seem to destroy the group. There was a moment of, kind of like uncertainty among some of them, but it seemed like they've kind of reached a tepid agreement to maybe march and chant and cool it, at least for now, with those tactics. So what I guess I'm getting at is that the huge divisions and outright fighting that we've sometimes seen whenever different activist groups have clashed with significant philosophical disagreements over tactics, we're not seeing that tonight. There's definitely a solidarity and a kind of a feeling of like, well, we're not going to argue about that. I mean, we've got killer cops, so let's not all start throwing punches over whether or not we're going to put recycling bins in the streets and such. It's an interesting change to note. See some more chalking going on up ahead, and it looks like the lane of traffic is temporary or is blocked. Looks like all lanes of traffic are blocked. Chalking reading "No authority is legitimate" on the martial arts building. And
yeah, I'm across the street.
looks like now the march is continuing north. Let me see here. So the march is continuing north on 12th Avenue. Just passing 12th and Morrison. Traffic is approaching the rear of the march. Number 70 bus blocked by the rear of the march. Oh, it's Little Gebbles himself. The author of many laughing liberals slam videos here in the march tonight. Apparently unimpressed by my comparison of him to Joseph Goebbels. Frankly, I think it was a compliment. So I believe we are passing at 12th and Start. Immediately behind is all vehicles. Making a left at 12th and Oak here now, heading westward. There's the red and black across the street.
Feels like a beer party.
And down kind of a dark alley park. Always a great idea for a nighttime anti-police brutality march.
Welcome. We need all the media we can.
Talking, you are free to do as you're told. And it says obey. Speaking of obey, there's a car coming, so we'll immediately run out of the way. Gentleman on the streets commenting about how he doesn't blame us one bit. Alright. Well, the march is still continuing in the streets, so far unchallenged. Seems to be a good day for unpermitted marches in Portland.
Outside Sacramento Avenue, and they broke the window
some black bloc tactics on the Multnomah County Department of Community Corrections building. Several windows smashed. Not really a whole lot of agreement from the crowd about that.
Stupid man, I wish I could grab their hands so they get their hands to collect the bottles.
It's all a bunch of red.
I thought I did.
Oh, there he is over across the street.
I was like, I've never seen that guy before. Now I know.
His name is Daylight Disinfectant. You ever heard of Occupy en Masse?
Yeah?
Yeah, he produced that film.
What?
Yes. And I just cockswalked this fucking camera because all he's here to do is to try to document property destruction, to try to say that all anarchists are a bunch of violent extremists, and fuck him.
Well,
Guess what, Daylight Disinfectant? I'm a libertarian, fuckhead! You're an idiot!
Oh,
Almost done with you guys, but I kind of feel like...
some people.
With you guys, but I kind of feel like maybe we can stop them from doing something worse and doing it again. So
Some people are leaving because of the black bloc tactics that were just used. They don't necessarily want to be associated with that. Other people, kind of hearing them say that you know, they're sort of with them, but that they don't necessarily care, given the context that this is about police brutality and outright murder and lack of accountability and issues that we're not getting any type of resolution from the Department of Justice with, blah, blah, blah. So not necessarily condoning it, but not condemning it either kind of attitude I'm getting. Seems to be something that's maybe kind of evolving from the post-Occupy movement, is a sense of, even if one doesn't necessarily feel motivated or inclined or philosophically aligned with participating in that type of activity, that provided that it's aimed in the right direction, that people aren't necessarily condemning it either, that there's a bit more of a sense of solidarity and cause, even if there is a divide in tactics. Although I'm seeing more people splitting off from the march after the windows are smashed there. I myself am hanging back.
right behind me. Is that cop behind me there at the light?
I don't know, I can't tell.
Okay.
I think,
Because somebody broke the window.
well, maybe that was the action, and it's dissolving.
Oh, no, the probation parole office.
Oh, it's out. Is there a cop right around the corner? Gotcha.
Oh, it's a fucking plane. Well, it's not illegal, but it's illegal to intercept.
Gotta get the shot, right?
Let's just stay tight together, you guys.
So, 11th and Alder-ish.
The guys who actually smashed it are gone. So I
Imagine
think we're
that.
fine.
Yeah, they just broke and ran. They broke and called the people who left pussies and then ran.
They also yelled at people who was telling them to stop.
That is what happened at February 7th.
That's what happens where?
February 7th.
The anti-police brutality march.
That's about the extent of
Behind us.
the march there, about
Bumblebee cops.
maybe about 24 people. I heard a voice say something about bumblebee cops, which is
The bumblebees.
apparently that right there.
We are.
Okay. Orders to get on the sidewalk, please.
Yes, it is. We don't have a street. You stand on the sidewalk. I don't have no arrest with
So we are at Southeast 11th and Morrison, and a unit of bicycle police, about a dozen bicycle police, have stopped the march here.
Get the juggler. He's got weed. I'm sure.
I'm willing to show
him wouldn't juggle without weed. Get him.
Keeping the streets open for hitting traffic, so you guys just stand on the sidewalk.
You gotta get the handy.
I just want to know.
It'll spread. It's like a disease.
I just want to know.
The argument between protesters asking police to point out the non-existent law barring the right to protest on the streets. Police saying they don't know the law because of course there isn't one. Of course it's not about the law, it's about force and superiority of force, which this armed gang has.
He's here to arrest people. Start arresting people.
Do like almost a hour in the bar.
Listen to this guy trying to maintain law and order.
You got the green, let's go ahead and cross.
I think we were
What law it is, I'm supposed to be violating it. I wasn't before.
They are so welcome there.
I like it.
Lots of the red and black.
It's delicious. The Island cheesesteak is wonderful.
Yes.
I had it for lunch. It was fantastic.
Move out. Move out.
Yeah, let's go to the red and black. What are you doing? Adorable.
I don't think it's fun. I'm glad you do.
Thank you, sir. You're the first cop that was nice enough to try to explain to me the law.
Wait, you didn't take any hit.
Watch out for this car. It's real fucking hilarious.
Sir, they tell you the law? No, I don't know. That they have us pretty much outnumbered. I think we should stick to the sidewalk. I recommend it. I mean, if I had more people here.
Well, the thing is, the whole thing where they just try to negotiate with you, come on, Mike. That means they don't have any actual power. As soon as they start trying to negotiate with you, you know they don't actually have any power.
They're so quiet and boring robots.
It's improper position on the highway, what he quoted, and it's a minor violation. It's like community service. So I don't know. I'll do whatever you guys want to do.
Let's march it.
March in the street. Who wants to go in the street?
Hey,
you guys want to march through?
Let's go!
Desire to cede the right to protest to people who can't even quote what law they're enforcing. But of course those people have clubs and guns and handcuffs and the behemoth bureaucracy, and they're ready to hurt anyone who doesn't obey their orders, so it really doesn't matter. Gotcha.
Whatever way I came from, because we were a block behind you.
They went around the block.
We're all hanging out the
broke away after some broken windows.
So there's the march.
At least a group broke away.
And
At that
there's
point,
the
we
cops.
lost half the people.
I'm gonna a couple of us are walking up to the corner separate from the march to film the assembling police response. Word that there's a van with riot police nearby. Looks like there's another wing of bike cops on the other side of the block.
I think so.
And they've already been instructed to go after the other group.
Oh, really?
And when we came up, we were blocked behind you guys.
Is that the people that broke off?
Yeah.
I wonder if they're out running around.
Are you saying the ones that broke the windows split off? Why aren't they chasing them?
They're trying to find them. They won't.
Almost as many cops as protesters. You'd think with this many cops that they would have at least one of them with a law book who could actually cite what law they're enforcing.
Who's streets?
Is Alder that way?
Yeah. Skidmore, Belmont. Okay. Belmont, we want to go up.
Yeah.
Back to the park.
Yeah. Go straight back up.
Coming up on the rear of one of the bike cop units. Those lights there that are in my view frame, that's about a dozen of the bike cops heading down, looking for the march, which is what I'm doing too, so I'm going to follow them. Alright, so at this point the march is on the sidewalk for now anyway, while police are following closely and riot police are circling around.
What about Hawthorne? I want to see Hawthorne.
Yeah, Hawthorne seems like a more visible thing. Everybody's screaming Hawthorne, so
There's discussion of where there's more light at, always a big concern. Noticed on just about any protest I filmed in darker conditions or at night, the police always wait until it's hard to see or you're obstructed by darkness before they rush in and start hurting people. So it's always good to stay in the wood areas. You see the police are still stocking up on the side here. So many foot soldiers and no lawmen. We're at Salmon and 12th now, heading north, I believe. Looks like our psychopath escort is hanging far back, at least for now.
Violent assholes called Occupy Unmasked. That's daylight disinfectant. Daylight fucking dick infection. Daylight dick infection! Mike,
check! Mic check!
Why are we paying attention?
Pay attention!
To this attention whore hack video maker.
To this attention whore hack video maker.
When this is supposed to be.
When this is supposed to be.
About police brutality.
About police brutality. Come on, guys. Mic check. The guys in the government. Mic check. Hey, stop giving your attention. Don't leave the troll. Don't leave the troll.
Don't be the troll!
Don't leave the troll. He's arguing.
And it's pissing me. It's pissing everyone.
You're giving him what he wants! Get back here! Let's go the other way! Gang!
You're such a nice rester.
The guy in the hoodie and the guy pretending. No! No! Do not go back to the park! Do not! No! Negative!
Listen, Donna, the police scanner's saying that they're waiting for us in the park.
Ambush!
To make an arrest.
Yeah, go home.
Reports on the police scanner that they're waiting.
And they're going to arrest 6 people at the park. 6. On the police scanner.
Police scanner reporting that police plan on arresting 6 people if and when the march returns to the park.
6 people? Yeah. There are only 2 people at the door. You gonna just say backwards to him? Or, hey, let me hear you saying something. No, don't say that. They want to find some people to pitch on those 2 people and just break the windows.
That was expected.
Oh, I expected that too. I'm getting Clay County.
Joe! What? You bring your car?
It should be holding the thing.
Is it at the park? Cleaned up?
Alright, so it seems to me like the march pretty much done, but I'm not sure. I mean, there's still some group cohesion here. I'm not sure if we're headed back to the park where the scanner is saying arrest are planned or what. So stay tuned to find out.
No police brutality in our community.
He attempted starting a chant with a very strained throat. It's been a long day of marching and chanting for some people. As being over here, if anything happens, I will go live again, but it looks like things have been over for a little while now. So I'm going to take the stream down. Thanks for watching.